So, hello guys, and welcome back. So, today we are back with the next day for the JEE Advanced 100-day question series. So, guys, this question that you right now see on the screen, I hope you have read the thumbnail. This is an original that I have made. So, this is a very I have tried to mix up integration, like different many chapters, integration, no, LCD, limits, continuity, differentiability, along with matrices. So I hope you will like this question. And guys, just before beginning, make two small corrections in this question. So first correction is in the option number Q. You will see the function fx defined as after that would have number of non-differentiable points. Just write one thing, it is in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. In list 1, option number Q, I mean you can say point number Q. And in R, one more thing, like I the integral is defined as integral mod mn dx. Okay, so like just write these down somewhere if you are solving right now. For R, just introduce that the I integral is bounded in between limits 0 to pi by 6. Okay, just these two small corrections. Actually, the typing thing had missed that out, so just make these two corrections. And guys, this will be a very interesting question because I have tried to make this multi-concept, because last day's PNC question was a little bit, I guess, hectic for many people to take. So this question is something like, see, this question may look a bit difficult, like externally, but it is not at all difficult. Really easy question. Okay, I have not like mentioned taken anything here which is very outside your syllabus. Almost everything you have done. Maybe option R might give you some difficulty because option R is based on bounds. Okay, question on integration of bounds, like inequalities on integration, and rest of the options are more or less okay. So that's it. And guys, if you want, you can please try this question out. I will wait for a few seconds and then start off solving this. Okay guys, I guess now we can proceed with the solving. So guys, the first thing is, if we right now look at this question from the beginning, Mn is an, okay wait, I will just remove this. Yeah. Mn is an n cross n matrix which is defined as B0 0 0 B0 0 0 D. Okay. Okay, now one thing is, you might be wondering how this is an n cross n matrix. So for that, actually I have mentioned that D is an n minus 4 cross n minus 4 matrix. Okay. Actually, it's like a matrix embedded inside another matrix, you can say. Sort of. Like, it's not a nested matrix right now, but I hope you can understand, right? And I n minus 4, as you can see here. Okay, wait, I maybe haven't mentioned that. I haven't mentioned one thing also. Okay, I n minus 4. I hope you will understand this because most of the times JEE Advanced actually doesn't mention I n minus 4 that you are seeing in that capital D equals to piecewise definition. That is actually the identity matrix. Okay, n minus 4th or n minus 4 order identity matrix. That is I n minus 4. Okay. So if we like first evaluate the very basic things, then I hope everything is with mod mn. So let's try to find out mod mn first. So if we want to find out mod mn, and like see, whenever you encounter such JEE Advanced questions, first look at the options once. Okay, you guys, what you will do is you will actually find out mn for n greater than 4, n equals to 4, and n less than 4. Actually, that is where I tricked you all. If you have fallen into the trap, if you haven't, very good. If you did fall into the trap, then I have tricked you all, because if you see PQRS, everything is n either greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so you can see it, right? So I hope like these are the tricks that JEE Advanced plays with you. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay guys, just I'm really sorry, there is one more correction to this. Okay, a lot of typing mistakes in this question actually. Like, do this correction, I will tell you this before solving, where in the capital D piecewise definition, just write it like this. This sine cube x plus cos cube x I n minus 4. Just write this as n greater than equal to 4. Okay. And remove that case for n equals to 4 wherever phi is given. Remove that particular case. And absent is n less than 4. Okay. Like, don't worry, maybe like after this 100-day JE series ends, I will make a whole lot of questions, and I am planning to sort of make this into a PDF. And when I make all these questions into a PDF, you will get the corrected ones. Okay, like these are very roughly typed, so a lot of mistakes are there. Don't worry, I will give you the corrected version very soon. Okay, anyways, so I hope you have corrected this, guys. So now actually if we try to find out mod mn, you will see, right, mn is b0 0 0 b0 and 0 0 d. So it is very easy to actually evaluate, and like I am not going into that part because I hope every one of you can do it, because that is why I have actually not done any complexity in mn. I have made it really simple. So actually if you evaluate mod mn, what you will get is, I will write the expression for you. This will come out to be sine x cos x by sine cube x plus cos cube x whole square. And I hope you know what mod mn is. Mod mn is the determinant of the matrix mn. Okay. I hope I don't have to mention that. Anyways, it's mentioned in the question. Okay, and this thing will be multiplied by sine cube x plus cos cube x power of n minus 4. This is actually where the complexity will arise, because if this thing is n minus 4, then actually you will get different values for different values of n, different values of the mod mn, right? So that's where actually we get the boundings for creating the question. And one more very small thing, like I will go a little down. One more small thing, that I is given to be equal to integral mod mn dx. It means integral of this with different values of n. Okay. Okay, so guys, we will start off solving the question. So first option says, I will read it out for you. P says for n equals to 4, if the value of the integral I is equal to minus 1 by mu times cos cube x whole divided by a cosine x plus b sine x into 1 minus sine x cos x. Okay, both these brackets are in the denominator, plus constant, integration constant. Then we have to find out the value of a plus b minus mu. Okay, so let's put our n equals to 4. So for n equals to 4, your m4 is the thing that we have to find. So m4 will actually become, if you see, there was an n minus 4 power here. So m4 would make this sine square x cos square x whole divided by sine cube x plus cos cube x, I'm sorry, whole square. Okay, and we were actually supposed to integrate this thing, integral m4 dx. So we were supposed to integrate this thing. So guys, like no need for any complexities. You can, like, I will tell you two methods. Okay, I am solving with one, but I will tell you two methods. One method that you can absolutely go with is, you can multiply in both numerator and denominator with secant power 6x, and after that you will see things automatically coming. Okay, but what I did was, I did with a different method, and that was I took small t as tan x. So from here we will get your sin x to be small t by root 1 plus t square, and your cosine x to be 1 by root 1 plus t square. And like very obviously, on differentiating this, dt will come out to, okay wait, not dt, dx. Okay, like x is tan inverse t, so dx will be dt by 1 plus t square. I hope no confusions. So if we actually substitute all of this, like little bit of manipulation will be there. I am not doing the manipulation part because question is too long. Okay, and I will actually take all my time in explaining the third part, because these things all of you will solve, but the third part is something that you guys will be stuck in. Okay, So I'm not taking too much part time in the calculations. Just do it. This thing will actually come out to be, I will write the expression, t square whole divided by t cube plus 1 whole square dt. Okay. This will be the exact expression. Some cancellation will be also there. So after this, actually, I hope you can see it clearly what we have to do. Just take u a variable to be say t cube plus 1. Then du will be minus 3t square dt. So this thing will come out to be minus of integral du by 3u square, which means you will have minus 1 by, I guess, this will be minus 1 by 3u. Yeah. So 3u, that means 3 times t cube plus 1. Right. And after this, I will put an arrow. If you like now substitute t as equals to tan cube x, then you will have tan cube here, right? So we will break tan cube into sine cube by cos cube. So it will become minus 1 by 3 cos cube x whole divided by sine cube x plus cos cube x. And like you can see, this is a cubed plus b cubed. So similarly, for like if we break it into a plus b times a square minus ab plus b square, then you will get cos cube x whole divided by your, I'm sorry if this line was a bit slant, cos x plus sin x, and same thing multiplied in the denominator will be sin square x plus cos square x becomes 1 minus sin x cos x. Okay. So I guess absolutely everything has come out. So from our expression, mu here will be 3. A capital A will be 1 and capital B also will be 1. Okay. So we were supposed to find A plus B minus mu. So this will be 1 plus 1, 2 minus 3, which is minus 1. Okay. So P option is minus 1. We will do the matching at the last after solving everything. Okay. Anyway, so guys, I will show you the second question once and we will go on into solving it. Okay. So second question says for n is equal to 6, the function f of x defined as f of x is equal to mod minus 1 by 8 plus mod mn. Okay. Now one thing, don't get confused. The inside mod mn doesn't mean modulus. Okay. The inside mod mn means the value of the determinant mn that we are getting. That means this expression. Okay. And minus 1 by 8 is okay. The outside one is definitely a mod. Would have number of non-differentiable points equal to, now one more thing, don't forget, I had corrected that, it is in the interval 0 to 2 pi. So we have to find out the number of non-differentiable points in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So I hope it's clear. So let's go on to solving this. Okay, so guys, our mod mx has come out to be sine square x cos square x. Like, I hope you can understand, those two brackets in the numerator and denominator become equal, so they get cancelled. So now we can't actually find out the number of points of non-differentiability of this expression. So we need to convert it into something better. So first thing is, I multiply, like divide a 4 and multiply a 4 inside to make this 2 sine x cos x whole square. So actually this becomes 1 by 4 sine square 2x. Okay. And after this we like sine square 2x can be written as 1 minus cos 2x by 2. I mean here it will be 1 minus cos 4x by 2. So this is 1 by 8 and this is 1 minus cos 4x. Like I hope you everyone knows this. 1 minus cos 2x is 2 sine square x. Right. So this becomes 1 by 8 minus 1 by 8 cos 4x. And now if we plug this into our function f of x, then f of x was mod of minus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So this gets cancelled. So basically it is mod of minus 1 by 8 cosine 4x. So I hope the constant will be easily coming outside. So this becomes 1 by 8 mod cos 4x. So guys, like very easy, because cos 4x always, I hope it will not always tend above the x-axis, it will sometimes come below. Okay, so modulus of this will obviously have some points of non-differentiability. Okay, so two ways to do that. Either you can differentiate cos 4x, which is, if we differentiate, it will actually come to be minus 4 sine 4x, which is again indication of the fact that points of non-differentiability are present. Like very simple. Okay, so directly what we can do is we can put cos 4x equal to 0. Like we need the points of intersection with the x-axis right now, the roots. So from here, cos 4x is equal to 0. So I'm directly writing the result. X will be, I guess, it's 4x, right? And your cos 0 is 1, cos pi by 2 is 0. So multiples of pi by 2 and 4 is there. I guess this will be 2k plus 1 times pi by 8. Okay. Yeah, I hope this is correct. So our bounds were given, I mean the interval which we were supposed to find is 0 to 2 pi. So putting k's values as 0, 1, 2, 3, let's see where it maximum reaches. I guess if we put 8 to the 16 plus 1, 17. Okay, that means 17 by 18 is 2 point something times pi. No, we don't want that. I guess the minimum value, I mean the greatest value will be 7. So k from k equal to 0 to 7, when we put into this equation, those will be the roots. So I guess k equal to 0 to 7 will be 8 points. So yeah, there are 8 points of non-differentiability into this curve. Okay, and okay guys, I will do one thing. If you want to see the curve, I will draw it out for you. A small segment. Okay, let's draw it. Okay, so guys, this will be sort of the curve's shape. Very beautiful curve. This will go on continuing on both sides, infinitely on both sides of the origin. And this first point will be your pi by 8. And I guess the second point will be for k equals to 1, right? So that will be 3 pi by 8. And this will be obviously minus pi by 8. Okay, like very easy to draw kind of, right? So I hope no more confusions. So guys, your Q part's answer will come out to be 8. Okay, so now we'll proceed on to the most difficult part, which is R, and I will read out the question once for you. Okay, so in part R, for n equals to 8, if the inequality 3 by, this thing is actually, I will write this down here. This is 3 by alpha times of pi by 6 minus root 3 by 8, in case if you have any problem seeing. This is 3 by alpha times pi by 6 minus root 3 by 8 less than equal to I less than equal to 1 by 8 times pi by 6 minus root 3 by 8. Okay, the RHS is 1 by 8 times pi by 6 minus root 3 by 8. If this inequality is true, then what is the value of alpha? Okay, and obviously I had previously mentioned the bounds of the integral are from 0 to pi by 6. Okay, so I hope the question is clear, guys. So let's go on to solving this. Okay, so this is the integral that we are getting. Like this is your value of, in option number R, it will be the value of mod m8. Okay, this is integral mod m8 dx, and I have put 0 to pi by 6 because they were the lower and upper limits that were asked to us. So guys, to prove this thing, actually we will take help of bounds. So to find the bounds, I am actually referencing this part of the expression right now. Okay, because this particular part actually it will give you bounds, but taking an additive part is in my regard better, because you can manipulate well with that. Like for this additive part, this whole square bracketed part, if we have the bounds in numerical values, then we can easily multiply sine square x cos square x on both sides and then integrate. Okay, that's the idea. So if we try to do that, first thing is, one very simple thought that comes to my mind is sine cube x plus cosine cube x. This thing will be obviously less than or equal to sine square x plus cos square x, right? Because sine cube x plus cos cube x is sine x plus cos x into sine square x plus cos square x minus sine x cos x, which is obviously less than or equal to sine square x plus cos square x, right? So yeah, and this thing will be less than or equal to 1. I mean, this thing is equal to 1. So in other words, sine cube x plus cos cube x will be less than equal to 1. This is the first equation, first inequality. Okay, and this was the less than equal to, and for finding the other part, I will use another part of actually a cube plus b cube. Okay, I'm actually using the expansion for a cube plus b cube more or less. So you will recognize this immediately as soon as I write. So a cube plus b cube can be actually greater than or equal to ab times a plus b. Correct. I hope no harm in writing this. So if we like substitute in place of ab sin x and cos x, so this thing becomes greater than or equal to sin x cos x into sin x plus cos x, right? So guys, one thing that comes to my mind right now is we don't need this multiplicative part, because we have 0 to pi by 6 and we are actually finding this value greater than equal to. So I hope this thing will automatically become root 3 by 4, right? Because many conditions are favoring. First thing is this quantity is greater than equal to. Second thing, the bounds are given as 0 to pi by 6. Like, see, one thing that I would like to mention here, if 0 to pi by 6 bounds weren't mentioned to you in the question, right, then this option that I had given would have become absolutely ambiguous. If I could have changed the limits from 0 to say pi by 3, and in that particular case, your values on both sides, the inequality given will be completely changed. Okay, like it could maybe for some value of pi by for some value of the 0 to some multiple fractional multiple of pi, maybe this inequality would suffice, but that is not always necessary. Okay, like very hard and fast, as you change the limits your inequality also will keep changing. So this inequality is only valid for 0 to pi by 6. Okay, and that is actually proved here in this step, because if you don't know 0 to pi by 6 you won't know this value. Anyways, so proceeding further, sine cube x plus cos cube x, this thing comes to be greater than or equal to root 3 by 4 sine x plus cos x. And now if I want to be a little bit more precise, if I want to make the bounds tighter, then actually I can write this to be, this expression here to be greater than equal to root 3 by 4 itself. Because the sin x plus cos x, if we go on into evaluating this, it's a 1 by root 2 sine of pi by 4 plus x. Okay, so in greater than equal to cases, I guess it will be root 3 by 4 into some fraction, and that fraction is less than 1. So in that particular regard, I hope this value can never be like, I mean, the equality will be greater than equal to root 3 by 4, right? It's okay, wait. If this is 1 by root 2 times sine of pi by 4 plus x. Okay, yes, yeah. It's absolutely correct. Root 3 by 4 into 1 by root 2, yeah. It is greater than equal to root 3 by 4. So I hope this part was clear. Like if you are having problem understanding, just make this 1 by root 2 sine pi by 4 plus x and apply and like this is greater than equal to, right? So I guess it will be the minimum value for x. So minimum value for x is 0. So just take that and you will automatically realize. Okay. So guys, I hope this part was clear. Like equality will actually hold for x equals to 0 here. Sin x, sin 0 0 and cos 0 1. For that equality will hold, and otherwise it will be greater than equal to. So guys, we can from like this chain of inequalities, we can write sin cube x plus cos cube x is greater than or equal to your root 3 by 4. Okay. So this is your equation number 2. Okay, so guys, from statements 1 and 2, we wrote our inequality, and after squaring it up, this is what we have right now. Okay. So to finally bring our integral, target integral, right, like whatever I said in the beginning, right, we have two definite values as the bounds. So right now what we will do is we will multiply sine square x cos square x on all the sides. So 3 by 16 sine square x cos square x will be less than equal to sine cube x plus cos cube x whole square times of sine square x cos square x, and this was actually our expression inside the integral, right? And this will be less than equal to sine square x cos square x. So guys, now we will integrate all the sides from 0 to pi by 6. This will be sine square x cos square x. And very lucky thing for you that you don't have to evaluate two separate integrals. You have to evaluate only one integral, which is sine square x cos square x. Okay. So guys, just a small request. I am not evaluating sine square x cos square x integral right now from here. I hope you can do it. It will be just like converting to cos 2x terms and then doing it. Okay. So I am not going into that because I have to do the next option also, otherwise video will be too hectic. So I hope you will do that. In any cases, if you have any problem or you get stuck in solving this integral, then do let me know in the comments. Okay. So guys, I am writing out the result, whatever will come. So actually you can understand, right? 0 to pi by 6, if we ignore this 3 by 16, if it was not there, actually both would have been same. So this part will be 3 by 16 into actually this part. So this would come out to be 3 by 16 into 1 by 8 times of pi by 6 minus root 3 by 8. Okay. This would be less than equal to I and less than equal to, you can understand, 1 by 8 times pi by 6 minus root 3 by 8. So guys, we were actually asked the value of alpha, and alpha is this. So alpha is 16 into 8, which is 8 6 are 48, 4 8 1 8 12. 128 will be the answer to part number R. Okay. So like see, one thing that can come to your mind right now is how do we all know this predetermined in the exam hall? Okay. So frankly speaking, there is no way to know this. Actually, there is a formula, small m into b minus a and capital M into b minus a, but that doesn't quite apply here. Okay. Because see, inequalities are not strict bounds. Strict bounds are preferred in mathematics because if you have tighter bounds means your value estimation will be easier. But if they give you something out of the box, like I give something that is true, then you can't actually reject that as an option. Okay, you can't say it is wrong because still your values of the inequality are well in between. Okay. So that actually you have to put in some brains. If it doesn't come in the standard inequalities, integration inequalities formula that you have learnt in your basics. Okay. And guys, if anybody who is in class 11th and not done integration right now is watching this, then I would say just look at the trigonometric parts because you have a lot of long way to go still. Integration is not still your cup of tea. Okay, it's a long way to go, so just observe whatever is going on. Okay, so guys, I hope this part is done, so I will now go to the last part. Okay, so guys, in part number S, I would read it out. It tells that for n equals to 5, if the integral I is equal to integral x square by 1 plus x square power m by n into x cube plus 1 dx, then m plus n is equal to. Okay. So guys, actually this will be the most easiest part. This is nothing, just those questions coming recently, conversion of integrals where the variable doesn't matter. This is that type of a question. Okay, so let's solve this. So guys, your part S integral would actually come out to be this, like if you put the value of n specified. So the value becoming this, like this is very easy. Okay, one single step and the question will be absolutely done. So for that, we'll just put small t as equal to tan x. The same thing we did in the beginning for the first integral. So sin x, I would write it all once again. Anyways, sin x would be t by root 1 plus t square. Cos x would be your 1 by root 1 plus t square. And from here, if you take dx, then it will be dt by 1 plus t square, because x is tan inverse t. Okay. So after this, guys, kind of you just put in the values and you will automatically get in this in terms of t. So I am not going into the calculation. I will directly write what will come. So this will actually come out to be t square by, like, nothing to do. Okay, just put these values. The value of dx, in place of dx you put dt by 1 plus t square, and little bit of cancellation, subtraction, multiplication in the powers, and then it's absolutely done. So t square by 1 plus t square whole power 3 by 2, this would come, and this thing would be multiplied by t cube plus 1 dt. And now x being present, you can put x, because variable in integration doesn't matter. Okay, the expression has to be same, variable can be anything. So guys, I hope this is done. And wait, one more thing, like, see, if we actually had to evaluate this integral and find out something as a final expression, some value, okay, not an integral value, like not an integral expression, I am telling a definite algebraic expression or a trigonometric expression at last we had to find, then in that particular case this had to remain as t. I can't change it as x. Okay, just because for the sake that this is being changed only from one integral, it is being converted to another integral, that is why I can put x here. Only for that this provision is available. If it was not, then this is t and you have to evaluate that in terms of t. Okay, so guys, I hope this question is done. Okay guys, wait, I have actually done another blunder mistake, like lot of typing errors. Okay, in the integral, wherever you saw, just put that variable x as t only. Okay, like not very much harm here in putting x, but that would be mathematically not very correct. Okay, in this expression if you even put x there, I don't think it will be too much harm, but mathematically for this to be correct, just put it as x. I mean not x, as t or y, whatever. Okay, so like, guys, don't worry, there are a lot of printing errors in this question, I know. When I make a final PDF, maybe when I finish 100 questions or something like that, making 100 originals for myself, then I will make this into a PDF and upload that. And at that time, you will get all the questions absolutely in corrected form. Okay. So just take care of this. Anyways, I hope you got the idea. Okay. Anyway, so guys, this part's answer is m by n is equal to 3 by 2, and we had to find m plus n. So this becomes 5. Okay. So now question is not still done. We have to do the option matching. So let's go back to the question. Okay, so doing option matching, I guess P had come out to be -1, so P4. Q had come out to be, I guess, 8, so Q1. R had come out to be 128, so 2, and S had come out to be 5, so 3. So 4, 1, 2, 3. Right. So the correct option will be 4, 1, 2, 3, and right now I am like literally laughing because even the options are wrong. Okay. Like, I typed this out from a person and I have to really give that person a very good scolding because he has typed all bullshit. I had mentioned everything, believe me. All of the stuff mentioned right now in the question, whatever I corrected, I mentioned that, and he has missed everything. Okay. Anyways, I have to give him a scolding. So even the option is not present. So guys, 4123 will be the correct answer, correct option for this question. Okay. If you want, just replace any of the options. Don't worry, I will bring all of this correctly typed in front of you in a PDF format. Okay. And then you would not find any mistakes at all. Anyways, so guys, very sorry for the inconvenience. A lot of printing mistakes you had to go through with. Very sorry for the inconvenience. And that will be the end for this video, guys. Anyways, I hope you liked the construction of the question. And I will try to bring out such originals also in my future videos. So guys, if you liked this video, do like, share and subscribe. Any doubts, do come in the comment section, and I will try to pin the mistakes in the comment section in this question so that you can correct it all. Okay. Anyways, that's it for today, guys, and thanks for watching.